As I have been emphasizing, our party's study of the history of the international communist movement and the experience of socialist states so far has led us to recognize the importance not just of allowing, but of valuing dissent in socialist society. This has to do with fundamental things about how the revolution should be carried forward under socialism and how the party should actually lead this. And it has to do with what kind of society and world we are really aiming for. First of all, there is the basic principle that in order to emancipate themselves, in order to run society and revolutionize the world, masses of people need to wrangle with, they need to think about, to discuss and debate all kinds of things. The more this goes on, the richer the whole process will be in socialist society. And for that matter, the party will learn more. The application of the mass line by the party will be deeper and fuller. The conditions will be more favorable for the party to recognize and to correct its mistakes. What is arrived at as line and policy by the party and the government will have more basis to be correct and more basis to be deeply understood and taken up with more enthusiasm and determination by more people. And in an overall sense, and in society as a whole, it will be more the case that creativity will be encouraged and unleashed among people. New ideas will be brought forward and wrangled over, even ideas that differ with what the party thinks at a given time, and new truths will be continually discovered. In terms of everyone having to be involved in politics, the biggest challenge is to overcome the ways in which, under the capitalist system, the masses of people are locked out of any real involvement in politics. Politics that have any meaning and have anything to do with political decision-making, along with being locked out of many, many other important parts of society. Here it is important to recall what I said earlier about how one of the main features of socialist society and one of the main aims of the advance through this socialist stage to communism is for the masses of people to take up all kinds of questions and to have their creativity set loose in all kinds of ways. The aim is not just for people to have a job and work at one job, but to master many things, to contribute to planning the economy to meet the needs of the people, and to support the revolutionary struggle worldwide, to developing medicine and health care, to providing sports programs for the youth and the population as a whole, to creating and producing music, movies, television, programs on the internet and so on, and writing poetry, to political decision-making and the organization and administration of society, to debating questions like whether anything in the universe can actually travel faster than the speed of light, and what lessons should be drawn from scientific discoveries of many different kinds. And the aim is to develop and unleash individuality and creativity on the foundation of and within this broad and overall framework of cooperative and collective efforts and goals. These are not just things that a few geniuses can understand and play a role in. The masses of people as a whole are fully capable of entering into and taking up all these spheres. And that is precisely what is and what must be made possible through the communist revolution. To make this possible, that the masses of people, and not just a relative handful, can and will do these things, will take a conscious, consistent, and determined struggle to overcome inequalities that have been handed down to us by capitalist society and thousands of years of unequal and oppressive relations in society and in the world as a whole. Overcoming all that cannot happen without a system of political rule that gives the masses of people the right and the power to do this, and to prevent the overthrown exploiters or others from sabotaging and wrecking this process. Once again, this system of political rule is the dictatorship of the proletariat.